is one trait that almost every successful person has in common. This one trait could take you from your childish ways all the way up to maturity and becoming the man that you want to become. You want to know what that one trait is? The one trait that could take you from being down here to up here? It's very simple. Instead of looking out here, look at this. I'll say it again. Instead of looking out there, this way, look right here. It's as simple as that. The one trait that almost every successful person has, and the one thing that can change your life right now, is taking accountability. It's something so simple, yet it is so tough for us as human beings to be able to do. Everybody always has a tendency to blame everything else around them for the reason why they couldn't do something, or for the reason that something happened. They look, oh, it's because of this person. Oh, it's because of this situation. Because I'm in this situation, I couldn't do this. That is an example of not taking accountability. This causes a victim kind of mentality that a lot of people have nowadays. They start looking at everything else, and they try to put the blame on something else rather than looking at themselves. Nobody in this world is perfect, right? Everybody has insecurities, everybody has things that they have to work on. But what we have to understand that, for example, in my life, it is only me who can make those things happen. I can't make excuses on different situations or reasons why I can't do something. If I want something to happen, if I want to get in shape, if I want to be able to level up and get better mentally, spiritually, in every kind of way, then it is up to me to start leveling up myself and to take accountability for my actions. I've made a lot of mistakes in the past, but now I have to take accountability and realize and learn from those mistakes and start moving forward now. That's the kind of mentality that you have to have if you want to be able to reach success in whichever lane that you're trying to reach success in. If you're constantly looking at everybody else or your situations all around you and looking all around you instead of looking at yourself, then you're gonna come to fail miserably, because you're gonna end up blaming everything else around you and you're gonna stay in the exact same spot. You have to learn to look right here. What can I do to better myself? What can I do to reach the goals that I set for myself? What can I do to change my environment? You have to start taking accountability for your actions. Realize, okay, I made these mistakes. I made this mistake. I didn't make time for what I needed to make time for. Okay, now let me change this. Let me take accountability for those actions and let me start putting in the actions now to be able to change what I want to change. It is up to you, no one else, to change those things. You have to take accountability. If it is something financial, you're not making enough money, you're not making the amount of money that you want, then start figuring out how you can make more money. Whether it's starting a business, whether it's getting a higher position in your job, whether it's getting another job altogether so that you're able to start making money. Start figuring things out. Don't wait on somebody else to help you or for somebody else to be like, oh, here's a job. Because that's not how life works. You have to take accountability and start making the actions to improve yourself. No one else is gonna help you. If you have trouble talking, right, your social skills are trash. I know, because I'm still working on mine to this day. I understand what it means to be able to not talk very well and to especially not to be able to talk in front of people. My social skills are trash and I'm still working on it at this very moment. But don't start blaming everybody else. Oh, it's because I don't get along with these kind of people. Oh, I'm just not a good talker. This. Take accountability and start making things happen. That's the only way you're gonna be able to change things. Stop blaming everything else around you and start realizing that I can take control of my life. That is the meaning of taking accountability. Realize the mistakes that you made, realize your insecurities, realize all these different things, your flaws, and start embracing them and start leveling up into change into the person you want to be. It's as simple as that. What I want you to do is start treating life like a game. Many people love like video games and everything like that because you're able to level up, you're able to become better in these games. Well, I want you to start treating life in the same kind of way. Start treating it like a game. Right now, I'm in this position. Okay, I'm not in the greatest place financially. My social skills are trash. I'm not where I want to be spiritually. In everything aspect of life, you're starting at this level. But now I want you to realize, okay, what can I do to level up? What can I do to level up financially and start making the kind of money that I want to do? Whether it's building a business, whether it's finding another job. What can I do to level up and start working hard for that goal? If it's spiritually, what can I do to be able to level up in that aspect of my life as well? If it's your social skills, then what can I do to level up in that aspect of my life? Start treating it like a game and level up in every way that you possibly can so that you're able to reach the goals of where you want to be. Stop blaming everything else around you or trying to find excuses why you can't do something. Because the only person who's going against you is yourself. As they always say, the worst enemy of someone is themselves. You can do anything that you want, but if you put a barrier before yourself, then you will not be able to do it. So you have to take accountability and start taking action towards what you want to take action to. If you want to get better in life and if you want to be able to level up, simply put, you're going to have to put in work. It is a trade-off. You're going to have to put in the work to be able to have better outcome. It's as simple as that. People aren't just going to hand you things in life and say, oh, here's a whole bunch of money. Oh, here's all your skills that you need. That's not how life works. You have to work for what you want to attain. It's as simple as that. Hard work pays off in the end. So if you want to level up in every aspect of your life, you're going to have to put in the work to be able to level up. If you don't put in the work, then you can't expect any results to come to you. So take accountability. Stop looking for excuses outside or trying to point the finger at somebody else for a reason why you can't do something. Everybody starts off in different situations. Some people start off in worse situations than others. I understand that, but you have to start putting the action in yourself. Look at it long term. So many people nowadays want a short term thing, right? They want something quick, they want to make money quick. They want to be able to learn skills quick. They want to be able to do all these things super quick. That's not how life works. You have to put in the work in order for things to start taking shape. You have to put in the work. You're not going to get things in life quick because that's not how life works. When you put in the work, then you will see the outcomes. If you look at some of the most successful people in the world, one person who I really look up to is Kevin Hart. If you look at people like these people, then they go through a lot, right? They might have not grown up in the greatest circumstances. Even situations now, they might not be going through the best of circumstances. A lot of people attacking them all the time. But their mentality is always to take accountability for their actions. They embrace their flaws, embrace their mistakes, and they learn from them and they start putting in the action to keep getting better. This is the kind of mentality that you have to have. You can't look at everybody else or listen to what everybody else is saying about your goals. You have to realize that only thing that matters is what you want to do. Stop listening to what other people are saying or other people's doubts towards you, saying, oh, it's impossible, no, you should do this instead. You need to figure out what you want to do and persevere towards that goal. You need to stop looking at everything else and making excuses why you can't do it. Because if you keep making excuses, then simply you're just never going to attain those goals that you want. That's how life is. If you want something, then you have to go for it. Like I said before, the only person that is holding you back is yourself. The worst enemy within ourselves is within ourselves. So you have to learn to look past that and start looking at what you want to do and just go after it. Start going towards the paths that give you the most resistance. Something that you feel scared about, something that you're scared to do. Start going after that thing so that you're able to attain the kind of life that you want and attain the goals that you want. Everybody has different plans, everybody has different goals and different aspirations. But one thing is the same for everything. You have to work hard, you have to take accountability in order to be able to fulfill those goals. If you don't take accountability, then you're always going to have this childish mindset of, oh, because this happened, then I can't do this. Looking outside everywhere else, because of this person, I can't do this. Instead of looking, what can I do to start making a better outcome? What work can I put in to start making a better outcome? You have to stop looking at everything else around you and start looking at yourself. Once I stopped looking at everything else around me, stopped looking at the people that are doubting or anything else around me and started focusing on myself, how can I level myself up? How can I become better? How can I attain the goals that I want to attain? How can I build a business around what I want to build a business around? Those are the times when I really started leveling up and putting in the action and started believing in myself. You have to learn how to take accountability for your actions, no longer worrying about what everybody else thinks, and start putting in the action to make your goals happen. So like I said, the main thing I want you to understand with this video is stop looking all out here, stop looking at everything else around you, and start looking within yourself. Take accountability for your actions, accountability for your situation, and make it better. Because the only person that's standing in your way is yourself. If you guys like this video and found this information helpful, then please leave a like, subscribe, and I'll see you guys soon. Peace.